Everything is streaming as it's supposed to. We'll get it started here, guys. Not gonna be on crazy long at a time. I'll say an hour or two. You know, I gotta try to be fast while my son is asleep. You know, my wife is still out of town. She'll be back tomorrow. And first game will be Ravens Falcons. It was requested by my man Dez. The shout outs to him. And give me a second, guys. I'm gonna get the pull up the stream here on my phone, and that way I can see you guys chat. I'm not gonna run it on the computer. And I'll let you guys know in advance, man. I'm not gonna be doing, well, I'll run it on the computer. Just put the computer here by me, and I'll just pause it. You know, I don't like to run the stream, you know, behind it. I mean, while I'm streaming, you know, I don't like to run it on the computer. But whatever, let's make sure the audio, yeah, the audio's coming through. What up, what up, what up, what up? All right, let's get it cracking, man. So like I said, I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking, man. You know, I'm not going to really do a lot of talking and answering questions because I imagine it's going to be a ton of people in here. It's already 29 people. You know, it's just too much for me to try to answer questions, and sorry as I can be. Got me a little drink popping off. I look crazy up there. What's wrong with the the green screen is not working right? Or whatever. In a minute I might change it up. Oh, it might have been because of that white. That's probably what it was. The white hitting off of the green screen. So the chroma key wasn't working right. But yeah, man, it's just entirely too many of y'all to try to sit here and answer questions. I mean, listen, y'all saw that long stream today from EA. I'm sure a lot of questions was answered. You know, sit back and relax and enjoy the commentary. Like I said, I'm not going to be able to answer you guys.
Hello, everybody. I'm
to that degree.
This is Madden 17 on EA Sports.
You know, it is what it is.
Got a good one on tap today.
I'll check in from time to time, but I'm just setting that expectation.
Lions, Falcons going up against Flacco's Ravens.
And guys, let me know if the how the audio is.
As we welcome in our
you know, let me know if the game is too loud or whatever.
Larry, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the inner
so far, man, all Madden, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm losing some, I'm winning some. All Madden actually feels pretty good, guys. You know, I just released a video as well on my channel. It was the Titans versus the Jags. I know a couple guys wanted to see some Jag footage. I got another video that's actually rendering right now. It's the Eagles and the Bucks. So I'll probably release that one at some point during this stream. And then I got a ton of other stuff that'll be coming, you know, as we get closer and closer. You know, I'm just going to show gameplays right now and stuff like that because I know that's what guys want to see. For you guys who don't have EA access, so, you know, keep it kind of simple there to that regard. Oh, that kick meter on all Madden is the truth.
This is fielded at the goal line.
Let's see what we got here. Oh.
And a good effort on the return.
So yeah, it made me a little drinky drink, a little nightcap.
So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. They'll be led out
this dude said, "What am I playing?" Did you not see the title?
It's Joe Flacco.
And you can say so many positive things about him as a player.
I gotta kind of keep one ear open, man. And I got my almost 3-year-olds on the couch, sleep on the middle floor. So you probably shouldn't wake up, but you know, you gotta be dad.
Here's Justin Forsett, his first carry. It's a pickup of
you guys are gonna see, man, what I've noticed definitely on all Madden
And how about this wide
You know,
receiving
the pass
core,
rush
Charles?
is ramped up. You know, to me, pass rush is always an opinion thing. You know, some people feel certain ways about it. Other people may feel another way about it. Also, I've noticed, man, you know, and I recommend, you know, you guys allowing your beast pass rushers to just do their thing. You know, if you control a linebacker or if you control a secondary guy, you know, it's best to let them do their thing.
On second down,
because they will. As you saw right there was some pressure. The reason why I would say that, man, you know, speaking with Clint advised me that, you know, the set of animations that are available for user-controlled D-line play is not the same with CPU versus CPU. I mean, you guys probably have noticed that. You know, the CPU has all types of different animations and different moves and things that they would try. And simply put, you know, and Clint was very upfront about it. He was like, he said, we just currently don't have that animation coverage for the user because you have to factor in all of these animations, the win-loss animations, there's so many things to factor in. You know, he said they definitely want to get to that. Oh, I released the wrong way. I released the wrong way right there. He said they definitely want to get to it, you know, to where it's more coverage available, but at the moment they just don't. They don't have it. So like I said, you know, if you have a guy like a J.J. Watt or a Von Miller, let him eat. You know, unless, you know, you just like user controlling them, you can get pressure with them as well, but I'm just saying, you're going to see a lot of different things happening with the CPU.
First down, this is Forsett. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop.
Yeah, and all of the guys that's going to be in here, guys, you know, talking rah-rah. Do me a favor. Don't respond to them. Don't acknowledge them. That's how you kill them. Kill them with silence. You know, don't respond. Don't acknowledge them. You know, trolls are always going to be trolls. Let them do what they do. Don't let it distract you. Because I'm definitely not going to allow it to distract me.
Forsett again, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
A little bit of that coconut rum. What y'all know about that?
But Justin Forsett didn't have a lot of carries prior to 2 seasons ago.
And last year, you remember, of course, he missed 6 games with a broken arm. Of course, the Ravens, they had a litany of injuries in 2015.
They missed his 1,266 yards he gave them in 2014.
They're on the 35 with, oh boy, I'm sure they're going to kick that.
Either one was
Tucker.
available. They chose to try and get it through the air,
this
but they
dude
were
can kick.
unsuccessful.
And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
You know, as far as like trolls, what's always funny to me is that they come to do that. That's that type of thing I would never understand. You know, I don't know if that's what floats your boat. Float on, brother.
Penalty marker is down here. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this.
Y'all know what I've been saying to y'all, man, and I think most of you guys that are here feel the same way. I'm about bettering this product. Madden 17 will definitely, in my opinion, be an enjoyable product. Still has work to do. It's not a complete product. Nobody's saying that. Not even the developers are saying that. A lot of stuff still left to do, but this is a solid football game, man. I mean, I'm saying that. That's how I feel. You know, those are my thoughts. You know, I'll give my complete thoughts on the game probably tomorrow on the show. I'll probably do it tomorrow on the show. Give my, you know, my complete thoughts on the game. Not really a real full review or anything like that because, you know, I got to spend some time with it and go through all the intricate things. But, you know, some light impressions. You guys may notice this. Well, it's not going to show it on the pass play, but counting the box you saw was red right there. I probably should have audibled out of that situation. See where our matchups are at the tight end spot. Look like.
Here's Ryan. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
Man.
And he's going to be taken down right.
Can't do much. Now, all Madden is tough for me. You know, I've admitted that for years. It's tough for me. You know, I don't beat all Madden all the time. I just don't. You know, I have times I've won. I have times that I've lost. It is what it is. I have no shame in saying that. But all Madden feels good this year, man. To me, it feels good. I've had some close games today. Like I said, check out the game I posted on the channel when you get a chance, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Play clock winding down. Here's Ryan to throw.
Oh, come on, Julio. You got to catch that. Nice pass breakup by Smith, though.
People are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Campanero on the return. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Falcons set to get things rolling on defense again here. And even though that last
and it's going to take some lab time, man. It's really going to take some time in the lab. You know, I know I'm not good at the game yet. You know, I'm definitely not. You know, I haven't figured out my, you know, my playbook, none of that kind of stuff.
You almost give him a little nod of respect to the kicker, like,
congratulations,
but you do feel pretty good.
He's going to go just in for
Y'all see all Madden ain't no joke, man.
Justin Forsett, 54 yards.
Some of you guys ask questions that's like, it's self-explanatory. The title says Madden 17 gameplay PS4. PS4. It's a retail copy of the game. EA Access is only on Microsoft. Xbox.
And off he goes.
He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, that CPU.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Ravens are the CPU. Like I said again, y'all ask some, for lack of a better term, y'all ask some silly questions, man, that y'all should be able to answer yourself by watching the game. It should be very easy to see what team is the CPU. It should be very easy to tell it's a CPU game because there's only, I don't know, whatever. But like I said, I'm not a traditional all Madden player, even though it feels good this year. I've won some and lost some. You know, I don't care about how I look playing this game this early. I could care less if I win or lose. It's just to show you guys the game, period.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman.
You know, of course, I'll try to win, but what I'm saying is I don't care about losing and getting beat in front of you guys. It doesn't matter to me. You know, I'm not one of those, you know, YouTubers that gotta always show you the good times, so to speak. I show you the real. Y'all watch me learn at the same time. Y'all can see the growth in the game and my noviceness. Even though I've had opportunity to play this game since way back when, I still haven't sat down and laughed.
Freeman again.
Look at that defense. Defense is crucial, right?
On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've hit the end of quarter one. 10-0 our score. We're back to Baltimore.
Goodbye to this one guy here. You got to go.
Alongside Charles Davis,
I'll let you live for a minute. I don't mind trolling, but when it's just like 90% of the comments is from the same guy, bye-bye. Get out of here. Nobody's here for that. You know, I'll let you live. I'll let you disagree, hate, whatever you want to do for a minute. But come on, it gets to a point where you got to chill.
On third down, Ryan. And incomplete. The contact.
Yo, they locking Julio up over there.
Brings up fourth down.
The tight end can't make those combat catches. And the Falcons are really not a beast team in this game either. I've noticed that, man. Ratings definitely matter in terms of, I guess skill of the players or whatever. I mean, I'm seeing it make more of a difference. To where if you're playing with a a low tier team, they're gonna struggle, especially on All Madden. Y'all know how All Madden is. But I thought I would stream in All Madden because people have continued to ask in my early capture footage, why don't you play All Madden? Why is it not All Madden? And blah blah blah. So I said, all right, I'll try to give y'all what y'all want.
Their mentality. How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
Again, guys, I'm not going to answer a lot of questions. There's too many of y'all asking questions. It just is what it is. I'm just keeping it a buck with y'all.
Second down following the run.
User control feels solid to me. It needs work, of course. It's not. Y'all know how I feel about player movement. It's not 100% there, but it feels. Ooh, I love that play action camera right there. Look at this. Ravens getting busy on me. But yeah, it feels good. I think it's at a good balance of where it is. But like I said, it's still room to grow in player movement. I mean, you can see it looking at it. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm not gonna be answering a ton of questions. As you see, the chat is just going up and down, up and down. I don't have time to do that. I'm just keeping it real.
Off the give from Flacco for Sam.
Poor Falcons. Poor Falcons.
They're inside the 25. Give them 13 on the pickup there.
But yeah.
First down.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this way.
The game would be out next week, man, for you guys who have PS4. I mean, I always stress this. Play the game yourself. Stop taking my word. Stop taking others' word. Oh, come on. Play it yourself, man. That's the only way you're going to get a true representation of what the game has to offer. Got to play it yourself. I'm refraining from giving my thoughts because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is your thoughts. And when I say thoughts, I'm talking about like saying, oh, this is great, or oh, this is... You might feel differently about it. All I'm saying is I'll give you my general impression of what I like and what I dislike. But I'm not going to say like, oh, you should try this, you should try that. I'm not doing all that. We go through the song and dance every year. But I'm hoping you guys are getting a good look at the game and All Madden kicking my butt.
Now Hester will get a shot. Ooh, with a juke.
And even with that, like I said, I think I'm going to play All Madden this year because the games I had earlier today, much like the one that's on the channel, great games. I had great games. They've been up and down. So I think I'm going to try to run with All Madden. And I haven't adjusted any sliders or anything. The only thing I did adjust a little bit is I turned up fatigue a little bit. That's just personal preference.
It gives you a better chance to do it right.
Yo, Julio ain't even winning over there.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they could do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. Back now as I search for my cue card. There we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna have plenty of games and just pure gameplay without me talking and all that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna stop talking so y'all can hear the game. I'll chime in from time to time.
first down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Locking it up.
Yards. They take him down at the
Let's take a look. Let's see what the defense.
26.
And I'm sure I'm missing some reads. I'm pretty sure. I may have had a chance over here, but look, the defense is rotating. Everything was locked up, man. I might have had a chance with one of these guys, because he would have had to make a decision. But, you know, that's still going to be a tight throw.
When you lose that kind of
Gonna be a tight squeeze any way I look at that.
Expected to be a sack, but that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion.
Come on, Julio. I need you to do something,
kind
baby.
of yardage.
Now Ryan on second down. Over the middle.
See the linebacker get back there?
He was looking for his tight end, Jacob Tammy, there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
And let me put this out there as well. You know, I'm a type of guy, the way I play the game, I try to play it as real as possible. So some of you guys that are unfamiliar with me, I don't look for cheese plays, anything like that. So I'm sure there's guys that sitting, oh, you should do this, you should do that. I just try to play the game and learn the game on the fly. And there you go.
It's Ryan. And he's got some.
There we go.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And now they're in the hurry up. On first down, Ryan.
Woo!
The collision there jarred the ball loose.
Big hit. I should have threw it a tad bit earlier.
It looked like they had something there.
Tad bit early, I might have had a chance.
Running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
I think Julio got a chance here. Yeah.
2nd and 10 now, Ryan.
I ain't trusted. He didn't clear in enough time, so I thought I could throw it over top of that guy.
Tremendous coverage there.
Coverage is crazy, though.
The football, complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
I got to get Julio going. This might be Julio time right here.
To throw again is Ryan.
Ah.
Ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted.
That was a beautiful play.
And they will take over.
Let's look at that again.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass.
See, it's gonna take some time, guys. You're gonna have to lab, man. You're gonna have to get in the lab and figure out stuff. You know, it's not what you're used to. So let's look at the defense. I wanted to go to Julio, but Julio didn't break out of his route. You know, that's going to take too long to develop. You know, I could feel that the pocket was, you know, not really collapsing, but, you know, once Suggs gets right there, you better get rid of the ball. So I try to throw it on the outside of Tammy here. Try to lead him to the outside. And it didn't really go exactly where I wanted it to go, but, you know, how about this this coverage by the linebacker? Look at this. You know, we're not getting that type of coverage in prior games. And then, you know, it's a tip drill, and that's gonna happen right there.
And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands,
but it's amazing how I'm seeing the difference in the teams. Like, I played with the Bucks, I played with the I played with a lot of teams today, and you can feel the difference. You definitely feel the difference.
To try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way.
See, that kind of stuff right there, we got to clean up, man.
We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So we're back.
You got to clean up this little stuff right here. You know, we all know why these things happen in all sports games. You know, when they play an animation. And, you know, he played the right animation. It's just that, you know, when the animation triggers, it pulls him into that catch, you know, that catch attempt or whatever, swat attempt. So it's just a little bit of an eyesore, you know. But you got to acknowledge, though, you have to point those things out. That's how you try to get the game to be better. You got to show the both good and bad. You know, that's one thing that this community doesn't do. You know, a lot of people either one way or another. They either it's all good or it's all bad.
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield.
You can't be one way or another. I see it. I see the comments when guys comment on videos. Some people love the game and some people completely hate the game, but there's very few of us that's able to see it on both sides of the spectrum. That's the only way you can provide, you know, constructive feedback, is if you see the good and the bad. You have to be able to do that.
Play fake to force it. Now Flacco. He's going to lock one deep. This is caught inside the 15.
Steve Smith.
A gain of 38.
I tried to get the SWAT mechanic. I think I clicked on too late. They are kicking my behind, man.
Look, if you and I are playing Madden right now, I'm throwing down my control. I'm done. That's it. I can't do this anymore. Yet, we see it happen just about every week. All these guys need is a chance, and they're making those types of plays, even if we don't believe.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
I see y'all guys. Y'all guys are crazy in the comments, arguing with each other.
Back out and ready to rock.
Hilarious.
Once more, it's Flacco. That's caught at the 1. They'll take it
Get my
into the end zone for
butt
a
kick.
Touchdown. Their big tight end as the first half is winding down. And the
I don't know nothing about these Falcons, man.
Heard a coach talk about those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been
I like the Rams too. I played with the Rams a little earlier. Sleeper team right there. The defensive line. Tough to run on it. You know, I just let Aaron Donald work.
Devin Hester, the veteran. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start a new game after this. Might as well. You know, like I said, I'm only going to be on for maybe an hour or two. Try to give you guys as much of a look as I can. You know, if you want to see more games out there will be a ton of games on my channel. You know, 1 or 2 tonight. I'll put up some tomorrow.
They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive.
Let's go ahead and get it to the half, and we'll go ahead and cancel out of here and go on to a new one.
So we're at halftime here in the inner heart.
All
We're
right.
you off a little easy there, LR.
So let's see who next. See, a couple people are saying to use the Saints, so I'll use the Saints. Let's go Saints. Let's go Saints against the Lions. How about that? I haven't seen a whole lot of Lion footage, and I know people like my man DSK was asking to see some Lions footage before, so we'll do that. I'll run with the Saints. Another team that I have not played with, a 77 overall, so we'll see how that game is going to go. But once again, you know, like I said, I know, you know, various people are going to have their thoughts and opinions in this chat. I don't care, you know, people can say, oh, you suck. I don't care about any of that. At this point, it doesn't really matter to me at all. I'm just playing the game, man. And yeah, I have a tough time against All Madden. Even though, again, I'm going to keep saying this. I think All Madden could be the go-to this year because the games that I played today, close games, man. They were close games. I won some, I lost some. Didn't have one like that one. That's the first one I had that got out of hand like that. But it feels good, and I can't wait till some of you, what I want to call it, you slaughter guys, get your hands on it. You know, guys like Charter04, shout outs to him. I know I'm missing people, but that's just one of the guys I talk to a lot. Can't wait to see what you guys come up with as far as slaughter sets and things of that nature.
All right, Larry, thank you. We are down on the
My bad right there. I skipped it. I meant to show y'all that presentation, but I'll do it on the next game.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And we are underway from the Superdome. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
I like how you can skip the presentation like that if you want to. That's a nice added feature.
First down at Stafford. Caught right side, Tate. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
You gotta close that down, brother.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play.
Also, I like when I see stuff in the chat, like guys saying, "Oh, you don't do this. Oh, you don't do that." I want you guys to post some of y'all's games. So many people claim that they are so nice at Madden. Yet we see the same people in these Madden tournaments. I missed him. And yeah, of course you could argue, you could say those guys play cheesy, but my argument to that is you're supposed to be able to learn how to play the game too. I don't play like they do. But so many people say that they can beat all of these guys. Why don't you? You know, why don't you join in and find something that works, you know, and beat them?
The second-year man from Nebraska, it's Amir Abdullah. And some good tackling.
But I always find that funny. Like, I've never gone to anybody's video, whatever the sport may be, or shoot or whatever, and be all in their comments like, "Oh, you suck," and da 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 da. Because, you know, where's your footage at? You know, I'm sure you think you're nice too. And you just might not be. That's just always been a funny thing to me.
He's got his man. This is Tate.
And also, like, people say that like it means something. Like, who cares?
Now after the completion,
that don't define who I am.
While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
Some of y'all spend too much time on that. Like, who gives a damn? I play video games for fun, and I win or I lose. It's just, that's it.
Now a first down throw, Stafford.
Ah, you need to step in front of that. Almost got there. I like to see him step in front of that and get that pick.
Anthony acclimated quite quickly to the NFL. As soon as he joined the team, he became their leading tackler.
No question, Will Barton. You hit it right on the head, man. How are you playing on PS4 already? Obviously, I have the game.
Now it's second down.
Not trying to be smart, man, but I get this question happen. This is the same thing I get every single year.
Stafford gives to Abdullah on the draw.
Woo!
And a nifty little deep juke.
In a nutshell, I'm an EA Sports game changer. I get the game early every year. My console of choice is PS4. That's how I'm playing.
With a really nifty move to get into the end zone. People expect big things out of you.
That move, that juke move is nasty right there.
Had the shoulder surgery in January, but really expected to be the man this
Here comes another guy. Go ahead, I'm gonna let you get your troll on for a minute. But then I'm gonna get you out of here in a minute. I'll go ahead and let you get yours off real quick. I ain't a hater. Do you think?
Short yardage and they try to go wide. They got spilled for their efforts.
But best believe if you keep, you know, continuing with the ignorant language, gotta let you go, fam. But please, all of you guys that's in the chat, don't give him no shine. Don't comment to him. You know, I'll say that because of course I can regulate who comes and who goes, but you guys just want attention. So that's all it is. The reason why they come to watch Madden streams and they hate the game, that's kind of crazy to me, but I'll let you live for a minute. Go ahead and get yours off, man. Call me all the names you want. But it has to be a point when you stop. So that's why I keep going, and that's when I block it.
Back in 2001, and that's the veteran Drew Brees.
Drew Brees' accomplishments have been borderline astounding. When you look back at what people thought about him coming out of college, so-called height issue, you name it, he can do it. And boy, does he prepare well for each and every game.
They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Throwing on first down is Brees. They go screen. This is Ingram. 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Saints are going to get a first down.
They ran that one well. And not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Ready. We're waiting.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And
bad throw, bad decision by me, but I felt more comfortable with Cooks than I did the other guy.
Second down.
But again, all of you guys, man, that with the "you sucks" and all that, I want you guys, when y'all get the game, I want y'all to post your games. I don't want to see you lose a game. Not one game on all Madden playing football. I want to see that. So I'm going to take y'all up on that. And I have a real good memory. I remember some of these names.
Time running out here on the play clock. There's Brees. To the side.
Go up the field, man. Trying to lead him up the field.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on third down.
Ready.
Satisfied is not the word to use, man. I'm never satisfied. There's so much left to do. You know, I am happy with what they were able to do. You know, if that answers the question. Satisfied is a strong word, though.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on,
you know, I'm just happy with the progress. This is what I said 3 years ago. I know what it takes and how much time it takes and all of that for them to do stuff. As long as I see them continue to progress yearly.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram.
Look at the defense. And there's no drop off. I'm cool with that. But I can't say I'm satisfied, if that makes sense. There's too much still left to do to be satisfied.
So just a lone field goal in this first quarter of
roundabout answer.
3-0 is our score. We'll head back to New Orleans after this.
This dude says I have AIDS. I'm going to pray for you, man. God bless you. God bless you. Get closer to the Lord. That's what you probably need in your life. If it's 12:46 a.m. Eastern time, which means it's no earlier than 9:46 p.m. wherever you are in the world. I mean, I know you guys are in America, I'm assuming. If that's what you're doing on a early Thursday morning or late Wednesday night, I gotta pray for you. You need help.
Second down. And the hit jarred it loose.
Hey.
It's incomplete.
Boys can't catch.
That was a classic example of trying.
It looked like a lot of pressure was coming right there. It was. Pressure was coming. We don't have a ton of time. Oh, I missed him. Oh, no, he wasn't open. He just dropped off of him. Look at the coverage, man. There's really nowhere to go. I mean, I got Ingram, but they giving me that. I thought I had him right here, but that line, who's that, Levy? He recovered. Bam. Nice play by Levy right there. Or Levy, however you say his name.
So incomplete on second down. Now they'll look to convert here on third.
Yeah, he ain't got no friends, man. You know, a lot of times it's probably kids too. I mean, I hope these ain't grown men conducting themselves like that. Oh, come on, man. Hold the ball.
Incomplete.
Whenever I see an in-route dropped, as we just saw on that play, I'm always thinking...
Telling you guys, it's going to be tough, man. You know, even you guys who are here that, you know, that I talk to all the time, this game is not what you're used to. I'm telling you, it's not going to be that easy. You know, maybe some of you dudes are just great, but I'm telling you, it's not as easy as you think. You know, I might not be calling the right plays and this and that, but you can see even the times when I make the right reads, the defense is right there. It's shorter. You know, the windows are a lot smaller. You know, Antonio Brown is the type guy who makes that catch. You're going to see that more. Some of the elite guys are able to make more catches and be more of a force than some of these other guys, which is great to see. Great to see that. They're finally getting to a point where they're trying to separate these players, which is something that we desperately need in this game. You know, we need abilities, you know, like 2K8 had, like NBA 2K has with the badges, like Madden 08 had. We got to get back to that type of, got to get back to that type of level, man. Got to.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
He ain't going nowhere. Oh, he ain't going nowhere.
Yo, Matthew Smith, that's hilarious. Yeah. I'm just saying, man, you know, people have freedom of speech, but I just don't get some of the people in social media.
Offense faces a third
It's hilarious to me. You know, I'm not cut from that cloth. I come from a different side of the track. So this type of behavior is always funny to me.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. He's got time. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Stafford had your man wide open in the middle. I guess he wasn't too sure about it.
The front door totally shut down by
Let me show y'all what I was talking about. He had your man, because look, you see who I'm controlling. Stafford went a little dumb for a minute. Pressure got there. Maybe he wasn't too sure, because I was kind of lurking that a little bit. And that's going to be a tough throw, I guess, from this position. So, I guess he ate it. You know, I would like to see him try to throw the ball away right there, which they do in the game. But, you know, I want to see a little more consistency with that. But as we, you know, as I play it, you know, I'll get to see, you know, is that an issue or not. You know, all of this stuff is, you know, that's what I do. I got to dive into the lab and see what things stick out, what things is showing itself well. And then we'll see.
17 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. And getting set to go again, here's the Lions defense.
Throw deep up the sideline. All right. And before somebody calls me out for doing this, somebody's literally asking me to do it. So let's see what happens. Let's see if Cooks can beat his man. Or maybe Thomas.
Breeze now on 1st down.
Got him.
It's caught left side by Cooks.
Good play call.
New Orleans.
Who was that? Let me see who was that.
Cooks, 45 yards. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. He's tough to contain as it is.
Charles Barry, good call there, brother.
Pass downfield, really tough to contain.
And it's so difficult.
I got lucky in the safety, vacated that area.
Try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him
Brandon Cooks beat his man with pure speed.
Space between you and him.
Speed still matters.
Short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and
So even stuff like that, people ask me what else needs to be done. Make more things more of a factor, not just speed.
And I think that's what we just saw.
I want an incredible route runner to be able to shine and get open. Like Gronkowski. I want a Gronkowski to be able to get open because of his attributes. And I'm not saying he's an incredible route runner. I'm just saying we all watch football, and why is it that Gronk is open? I want that to show up in the game. You know what I'm saying? My man Azure Effect always uses this example. A guy like Reggie Wayne. Why was he so successful even deep in his career? Because he ran great routes. A Jerry Rice type. I want more of that stuff to start showing up in the game. You know what I'm saying? There's a ton left to do, man. But I think you guys will enjoy Madden 17. Some won't. We all know how that goes. But I think this is a solid product, man. It's definitely another piece to build on. Now, that's something right there, guys, that I haven't been doing as much as I should. You got to make sure with this year's game, man, try to be disciplined and use your precision tackle. Break down. Don't go in there blind. Don't go in there, diving head first all the time trying to get big hits. Because the fake out system will definitely get you. Got to be a little strategic with that.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space.
Yeah, don't argue with that fool, man. Let him live.
And keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make someone miss in the open field.
Oh, come on, Vaccaro.
As he brings this up to the 47.
Just as the pressure was coming, he gets it off. But Kenny Vaccaro got to step in front of that one.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Larry Ridley in Orlando with our EA Sports halftime report. Stafford on 1st down. And Jones has it over the middle.
He's supposed to cough that one up.
On the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd
He's supposed to cough that one up.
Back to the line now. Stafford looks to throw again. To the right side to Eric Ebron.
I knew I shouldn't have left Ebron alone. I was worried about that corner route right there, though. But see, something told me to call Mabel again, and I didn't. But I was worried about that corner route.
Right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now's a play caller. Because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well.
Vacating my area.
6 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
All right, we need to send some heat.
Doesn't matter what position you play.
Stafford got too much time back there.
Be aware, a ball may come your way.
We need to at least send one blitzing.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. To the air again, Stafford. And it's complete to the tight end Pettigrew. A gain of 3.
I'm going to have to sit somebody out there.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
I can't find it.
To a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2
Can you zoom in on some of the players? Sure. Who you want me to zoom in on?
And now a first down following that.
Anybody specific or 1 or 2 people you want to see real quick? I'll do that.
Again, it's Stafford. Out to the flat for Redden. And he'll be brought down right
Stafford is getting it off right before I get to him, man.
It'll be a gain of 6.
Right before I get there. But you know, it's going to be a little more difficult, you know, for the user on all Madden. The pass rush is not going to be as fast as it might be, you know, on all pro. You get a better chance. Y'all know how all Madden goes. We all know that. So, you know, I think if guys really want to see what the pass rush is about, like I said, maybe not user controlling. I'm just doing it here just for the sake of doing it, but definitely on all pro, you know, default, you'll see. Oh, I got some pressure right there. But yeah, you know, all pro is basically, you know, like the devs have said, that's the setting where the, you know, the game is pretty much the most balanced gameplay.
He can hurt you downfield.
He reads defense
all pro.
So well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for
So,
him,
you know, you'll definitely probably see some different things on that level in terms of frequency. Get him! Almost got him, but as y'all can see, you know, the CPU controlled pass rush gets there.
And I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah,
well, Zach the Best, or whatever your name is, the Beast. You know, that's your opinion, my man. You know, people say it's trash. People say it's great. It's just an opinion. I appreciate you sharing it, but, you know, my advice to you, though, is if you feel that badly about the game, you know, why show any interest in it at all? Like, why come to the stream? I mean, I'm sure you probably visited the stream on EA's page today as well. But that's my only question to you guys who feel like that. Is why don't you, you know, just never mind it? Why you worry about it? You know, it's like I always say about myself in Call of Duty. I'm not a Call of Duty fan, but, you know, I'm never in their forums, or I don't go watch Call of Duty streams because I don't have an interest in it. So I just don't understand why, you know, some of you guys, hey, don't do the same. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, just an observation. I'm just very curious about that. You know, some people would say that's insanity when you don't like something, but you can't keep your mind off it, so to speak.
On second down, Ingram, and he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard.
Plus, also, let me ask you. You know, I consider myself an equal opportunity gamer. You know, I listen to what everybody has to say. What about the game is trash in your opinion? I would love for you to put that in the comments. You know, that's a real question. I'm not being facetious or anything like that. It's a real question. What about it to you is trash? It's the same question I asked the people who like the game. I asked them, oh really? You know, what is it about the game that you what about the game do you like? But, you know, since specifically I'm asking you, you said it's trash, I would just want to know, what about it is trash? What do you not like about the game? You know, give that feedback.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had a time to see what you've done.
Hold that block, man. We had a little something going right there.
And try and stay ahead of the pace, because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Let's see. Detroit is pretty stout against the run.
Looking to jam the receivers at the
Still a nation all day, baby. It's the same every year. Okay, but that's still, you didn't answer the question. What about the game suck?
Breeze to throw on second
If it's the
down.
same every year, what sucks every year?
Thomas. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chain.
And let me show y'all something subtle right there that some guys may have picked it up, some may not. But they have improved locomotion, right? And watch this. It's a lot faster and cleaner. You know, see how I could just change direction and get away from them and really use that angle to my advantage. You know, in years prior, that's a warp tackle, or they pull you into an animation. So there's little stuff like that, little subtleties like that, man. Ball physics, the physics have improved greatly.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first
You know,
down,
things like that. You know, the ball carrier moves and the zone play. I mean, it's all of these little fundamental components that have changed, that you're going to have to play it and feel it to really know what's different.
He's going to get the football.
Like, I'll be fair and say this point.
And it'll be second and very
Same could be said about, let's say, a 2K basketball, which most of us would say that's a legit game. A good amount of us would also say that it has a lot of legacy issues, which all games do. But the point I'm making right now is when you look at it, you can't tell the difference. You couldn't really visually tell the difference from 2K. I'm going to run a fullback dive and see how they cover that. You couldn't really tell the difference from 2K15 and 2K16 just by glancing at it. You had to play it. And my point is, there's not too many games that you look at year to year and be like, whoa, that's different. There's really not a lot of games that do that. Not a yearly title. Of course, it's going to be holding. You understand what I'm saying? Not a yearly title. You know, it's very hard to do. MLB The Show is another one. Great game. But can you glance at MLB 16 and say, oh, that's different from 15? It really can't. At least I can't. So, you know, I have to use that example. Of course, Madden is going to look the same. Of course, when you glance at it, it's going to look the same. I mean, all sports games do. You know, even the great ones, like FIFA. FIFA's an amazing game, but I'm sure you're going to have to play it to see what's really different. You know what I'm saying?
Now Breeze on third down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
No time. Now, here's another bad habit that I have, too. And this comes from playing previous Maddens where, you know, even as sim gamers, you develop bad habits because of the way the game plays. You know, most of the time you could just drop back. Now, what I should have done, and I always forget to do this. I'm so focused on the receiver, I should have looked down and saw, boom, here's the pressure. Then I should have stepped up. I should have stepped up here or stepped up there to buy myself a little more time. But even still, there's really nobody open except for him. And they're going to rally to the ball. So you're seeing the zone play. The zone play, I'm telling you, man, you're going to have to pick your spots. And some guys are going to be better than others in this game. Like, I've never claimed to be the best Madden player. I never had. You know, I just try to play football to the best of my ability. And with that, I'm going to make mistakes. I don't know everything there is to know about football.
And this is picked up by the Saints.
What? What was that? Now, contrary to how some people believe, SimFBallCritic, and I hate talking about myself in third person, I am not biased. I give good and bad. This is the problem. This is something that we need to report. First and foremost, let's see. Now let's take a closer look at it before I just judge it. So he tried the fair catch. He lets the ball go. No problem. But here's the problem right here. Now let's say the ball would have just hit him. I wouldn't have an issue with it. But here's my problem. Visually, it makes us think he looked at the ball, right? He does not. He looks at it, and then he just, boop, I'm going to go ahead and kick it. Now, I love the AI by these guys. Like, wait a minute, did he just touch it? But come on, what is Golden Tate doing in that scenario? We gotta clean that up. Now, since I'm in replay, I know somebody said zoom in on some of the guys, so I'll zoom in on him as close as I could get. You know how you can't always get all up in their grill. There you go. Let's find somebody else. Somebody else that we know. Man, I don't know these players. So I'll zoom in on Stafford or somebody else like that too, or Breeze. But yeah, that's an issue right there. That right there needs to be addressed. You see, every game has its flaws, man. You know, I'm past all of that. Like I just point them out, but I don't say a game sucks because it has flaws. Because all of my favorite games have it. 2K16 is, I love that game, but it is riddled with flaws. But I just play it and enjoy it. The same thing I'm gonna do with this game. Let's go, Ingram. Alright guys, so I know some of you guys wanted me to zoom in. Let's zoom in on Breeze and we'll zoom in on Ingram. Momentum changing. I didn't want it like that though. That was crazy. Can I get on? There we go. There's Drew Brees. I like how that guy looks, number 47. That's actually a pretty clean. That's a dope little screenshot. I'm actually gonna cap that real quick. I like how that looks. It's pretty slick. Alright, then let's look at Ingram. Oh, went too far. Oh no. Pause that. We don't want to look at that. Let me actually back out here and go back. This is actually a better shot anyway. Look like Mark Ingram to me. He look like he's scared, like he don't want the ball, right? Yeah, you got to pause that, homie. You got to. All up in that man's business like that. That is not cool.
2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Yeah, I didn't like that situation with Golden Tate. I did not like that at all. Not at all. That was a little bit crazy, if you ask me, but you know.
Ingram again. Trucks through.
Woo! Okay, Ingram. Let's get busy. Return to the truck stick, guys. Let's take a look at that. And I apologize for you guys. It's probably like, why does he keep pausing it? But this is what I do. Any of you newcomers, I welcome you guys. I appreciate you watching. But this, everybody that knows me know this is how I do. I try not to pause it too much, but you know, why not showcase something that was fairly slick? Love that. Truck stick is back. And I like the fact that Ingram went in first. He's going to win. He should win this situation. His head is down. Boom. Look at your man, though. What is Quinn doing? I want to nitpick a little bit. I like to see him take a better angle to Ingram. But that could be nitpicking. All in all, I like how that played out. That was pretty slick.
There are times this
Can't be
game
mad
is
at
about
that.
patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
I might just flip this over here. It's all going to depend on what that guy right there does. Oh, great. Oh, should have pulled the stiff arm or something right there. I might have had a better opportunity.
And now second down.
One thing I know, defensive coaches love it when they don't have to
AI,
to the party.
you know, AI dumbs out a little bit in that scenario. I didn't necessarily like that, but
in a bad mood.
You know,
here in the eye.
I would recommend everybody, man, just, if you plan on buying the game, get it for yourself, try it out. You guys are seeing a sample size right. Oh, bad play call. You're seeing a sample size right now. What I mean by that is you can't really appreciate what a game has to offer or lacks until you spend time with it. And that's just the truth. I recommend you guys, if you're unsure about it, rent it. Red box it. I'm sure you'll be able to find it in a red box. Also, I would say, watch as much of these games as you can from myself and others. For those who will have the game. And, then try to make your determination in. You know what I mean? I don't like none of these matchups, man. There we go. But, it's very hard to... me personally, let me say this personally, and I'm talking about any game. It's very hard for me to determine what a game is or isn't by watching other people play. Number one, I play it differently than they do, and vice versa. Now, there are some things you can pick up on, like AI and stuff like that, absolutely. But over a course of a game, you get, because I'm the type, like, I'm not doing it tonight, but I'm the type that when I'm labbing, because that's what I do as far as, my work is a game changer. I go, it's times, like I did it today, I go and look at each and every play and try to figure out what happened. What was good, what was negative, if there was anything negative, why did this guy do this? So that's why I say with any game, any game, it's better for people to play it for themselves. You can't rely on what somebody else is doing. That's just my personal opinion. Just like I said, again, going back to the shooters. I try Call of Duty most of the time when it comes out, because even though I'm not a huge fan of it, I try it just so I can see what it's about. And then I make my own determination. I don't go off of what somebody tells me, or what I might see when I watch gameplay footage. But that would be my only advice, man. You're going to have the opportunity to see a ton of footage. You're going to have the opportunity to, I'm sure, rent the game at some point and try it for yourself.
But the key to it is finding
I always recommend try before you buy. I can't emphasize that much. Oh, come on, brother. I can't emphasize that enough. Try before you buy. Plain and simple. Treat Madden like a new car. Test drive it. It might look good. Maybe you drive it and the engine is smoking. Some of you might drive it and the engine is perfect. So,
to throw on second down at Stafford. Backing up.
Man, can we get... Oh, Lord.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
My heart almost jumped out of my chest right there. I had flashbacks of Calvin Johnson. I was like, my goodness, is Calvin out there? Another thing you got to do, man, is click on and utilize the swap mechanic. I didn't do it right there. I kind of did it at the last minute. Make sure you utilize that swap mechanic, man. It helps greatly against aggressive catch. Definitely, ooh, look at the block right there.
Everyone understood their role on that
but you definitely want to do that, man, when you're trying to defend. Excuse me, aggressive catch.
Offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
He's got time in the pocket. He's going to look deep.
How did I lose it? What happened?
Inside the 30. They give him a gain of 37.
Hold on, I got to look at that. Did I come off of him? I must have took my eye off him for a second. Oh, I know what I did. I think I hit the strafe button right here. I sure did. User error. And that was enough. Because I thought the route was going to stop. That's what I did. Look at his footwork. And then I went to strafe. And just that right there was enough. User error.
As a change-up route, how about when you throw it to your big guy down the center of the field, covered or not? You have great confidence he's going to come down with the football.
No, I'm not bothering with challenging the catch, man. Like I said, tonight is not about wins and losses. It's about showing y'all the game. That's all. You know, y'all gonna see plenty of footage from me when I'm really trying to win the game. Ooh, I see you, Ebron. I mean, I'm not saying I'm not trying to play. I'm just saying there's no strategy here. I'm just calling plays. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a playbook. I've never played with the Saints. I don't know who's my strongest guy on defense, offense. I'm just calling plays. So I expect to lose or win. You know what I mean? But y'all have plenty of time to see how whether I'm good or not as this season continues. I'm gonna be bringing you guys. Oh, good call. I'll be bringing you guys my CFM, probably both online and offline.
Marvin Jones, a 16-yard touchdown.
All right,
And the Lions
stop
are
this.
a 2-point conversion away from tying this game.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had two previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and
Get
his
off.
field general in pretty good sync.
Under pressure now.
There we
he's
go.
gonna go down. Sack
Called the
back
right
around
play.
the 8.
It feels good, man. I mean, you know, like I said, I'm kind of the wrong person to ask because I'm never satisfied.
Now, following the scores, he'll send
You
this
know, as I
away.
continue to try to help them, you know, the best I can.
On the return, here's Marcus
But
Murphy.
you know, it feels.
And he'll
I messed
take
up
it a
right
yard
there.
or so past the 20, call it the
You feel
21-yard
more
line.
momentum. You feel like you have a little more control.
Out onto
You
the
know,
field comes New Orleans.
when you run the
They had
ball,
touchdown during the last drive,
it
and I'm
feels
guessing
more
that you
together.
like
You know,
balance they had
I'm
on that
still
last
not
drive.
100% satisfied with player movement. Most of y'all would know that if you know me. But you know, it feels pretty solid. You know, the game feels pretty decent right now. You know, it's real early. Oh,
Like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good.
let's look at that
The
right there.
defense has to do all the adjusting.
I'm pretty sure he probably was either the force or the cutback. Let me see. No way for me to see the assignment. But look at how Levy played this thing. Oh, not Levy, the backside guy. Look at how he bossed it. Look at how he pursued that. Got past answer. Boom. He's right there. Nice pursuit angle. He didn't overrun it. He's right there to make the play. Also, like, you know, and, you know, this has been gone for a few years now. Kind of crept back a little bit last year. But I like how this is not an automatic tackle. You know, this is key right here. Not making this become a suction or warping him into this animation. Now, you guys ask me, am I completely satisfied with the game? Absolutely not. I want to see reach tackles right here. Reach out. Grab him. You know, maybe I want to see Madden get to the point where they have that cloth technology where you can actually pull and grab the jersey. That would be dope right there. Whether he, you know, is successful or not, I want to see the attempt. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked.
Still a lot left to do, man, but, you know,
bleed it out.
in my opinion, there's no doubt that strides are being made, man. That's just how I feel. Like I said, some of you guys even here tonight have says it's trash. That's your opinion. I let you have that. My opinion is that the game has taken strides.
Now Breeze throwing on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
I'm telling you guys, ratings are going to matter with, now I'm forced to, I guess I'll be safe and call a screen. Ratings are going to matter with things like that. you know, with who can hold on to the ball, catching traffic, possession and stuff like that is definitely going to matter because, like I said, Antonio Brown makes those catches in this game. Maybe not every time, but I had nowhere to go. I didn't want to throw that screen because my man was undercutting it. So now the all Maddenism is going to kick in now. You know, so I know how that goes. But yeah, you know, certain receivers are going to make that catch and other guys are not. And that's critical right there. He makes that catch, you know, we still driving.
Now it's Tate. Whoa, shifty. Whoa.
Oh, come on.
A very nice job on the run.
Here it is. They already in field goal range. Well, close to getting in field goal range.
Field position here as they take over 1st and 10. The Lions offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll look to throw. And this one complete to Andre Roberts.
Yo, they're killing me in man coverage, man. Absolutely killing me.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there.
Already in field goal range.
If you're running out route,
killing me in man coverage. But as y'all can see, this is a closer game, right? Way closer game than that Ravens game. The Ravens just came out and stumped all over the Falcons. So that's why I said I think I'm going to run all Madden, man, in my CFM. You know, until I have reason to feel otherwise. So far since I've been playing it, I don't feel cheated. You know, I don't feel like the computer is doing nonsense to win.
He's back to throw. They're going over the middle here to Curley.
You know, so far that's how I feel.
Call it 8 yards.
So we'll see. You know, we'll see what presents itself. You know what I mean?
Start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You've got the
well, I wouldn't run all Madden because I've explained this before. I don't know if you've heard me say this or not. Working closely with the devs have said themselves that All Pro is the more balanced gameplay. All Madden is designed to stop you. So there are going to be times that, you know, there are things that's built in that might kick in conveniently to stop you. You know, this, like I said, this is something that has been told to me by the developers. You tweet Rex Dixon and ask him, do you prefer playing on All Pro or All Madden, and watch what he says. So, you know, regardless of how other people feel,
so 3rd and 7 and
I go with what the devs say. You know, but however, All Madden feels pretty good to me this year. It actually feels pretty solid. It feels kind of balanced. So far, like I said, you know, the games I played earlier today, I played about 6 games. The games I've been playing here tonight, so far I don't feel like anything is cheating. And as so long as I feel that way, I'm good, you know. I'm good with all Madden. As soon as the AI override kicks in, you know, that's when I can't do it. You know, just like playing on Hall of Fame in 2K. You know, if you the type person that do that, salute. Good luck to you. Because that computer will do some crazy things to win. That's how all these sports games work. Now, I think a lot of them have trouble translating difficulty the right way, in a realistic fashion.
So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, I see a lot of you guys are saying it too. All Madden cheats. But, like, have y'all felt from what y'all seen here tonight, does it seem like it's cheating? You know, I know some of the little stuff like, you know, some of the catches not being made. Some of that you can contribute to All Madden, or the swats. You're going to see more of that stuff. But, again, I don't feel cheated yet, so, you know, I'm willing to rock with it.
The great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards.
Willing to give it a shot so far, but I don't feel cheated as of yet. All right, Cooks, we're gonna come to you again. Hey, look at that pressure. I couldn't get the ball up. So let me show them. Look at the replay there. Because again, a lot of people, man, when y'all saw early capture footage, you know, a lot of guys questioned pass rush. But look at this. And people have literally told me there's no pass rush in the game. Take a look at this. 1, 2, 3. And I probably was counting a little fast there. But this is the type of stuff I love about all Madden. You know, this is challenging. You know, you need to keep, maybe if I keep a back into block, better opportunity here. I don't like this right here. You know, I've talked to Clint about this. You know, I don't like how he takes him to a point right there and then he turns and, you know, he's just doing the cha-cha. So a little stuff like that, man. See, like I told you, I'm going to call it like it is. Nothing, you know, I got to call the good and the bad. How would I be, you know, a good critic, no pun intended, if I didn't, you know, call out these things? You have to. We might have an opportunity here, depending on what that guy does. Let's see.
Back to throw. Toward the sideline,
nope.
And look at
We'll take that one.
Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
That's one thing you definitely gonna have to do this year, man. Is read the coverage.
Just playing smart football,
and try to figure out where you want to go quickly. You're gonna have to do that. Because let's face it, you know, a lot of this stuff is gonna be foreign to a lot of people. They, you know, don't everybody know football like that, to know concepts and stuff like that. Everybody don't know that. So these are a lot of things that you're gonna have to learn. Oh man, I just messed up. I gotta hurry up and hike it. I might as well. I'm gonna just take the penalty. I'm not giving up that first. I mean that one time up.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Running my mouth, man. See what y'all did? Trying to blame it on y'all. I should be in a better position, right? Than trying to blame it on somebody. Where's my matchup? I ain't got no greens nowhere. What about the backfield? Backfield matchup.
Now Breeze.
Oh.
The collision there jarred the ball loose.
Goodness.
Up second down.
Come on, Breeze.
Everything about that play tells you.
And I'm scared to go single back. I mean, empty, because as you can see, that pass rush ain't playing no game. And Anza's over there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put him in the pass block. I gotta get somebody downfield, man. Can I get... Try it. See, like that kind of stuff, I'm glad it happened, but you'll see that, I feel like you're going to see that more on all Madden. You know what I'm saying? Which I can't really argue that, but those are the type of things I'll be talking about. That you're probably going to see those things a little more than normal when you're on all Madden. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to try to get Cooks, man. I think he can win his matchup. Let's see.
Breeze to throw. This is caught. It's caught.
There we go. There we go. There we go.
Gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now whistles
come
in. We're going to get a timeout.
Now we need to run a.
It'll be their third and final.
I need to run a quick out or
we'll step aside.
A corner route towards the sideline.
The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they
I don't know which one I feel more comfortable with.
As we resume action.
I'm gonna try this out route
right here.
They in press coverage. Oh my God.
And now the Lions gonna stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final
I would like to
stages.
try the field goal. I just don't trust it. It's hard on all Madden, and I don't know what their kick is. Let me see. What's that, a 51? I don't trust it, man. I got to try to get a little closer. And hey, if I throw a pick, I throw a pick. But I got to try to get a little closer. I'm not going to make that. Trust me, I'm not going to make that kick.
They'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit.
Tried to hit him cutting back. I threw it too early. Now I'll try it. I have no choice.
Usually catches with
I'll try it.
On that play, he simply dropped it.
So now it all and we're going to get another
Oh,
timeout called by the Lions.
let's not forget this. They're going to ice me. I'm sure they're going to ice the kick.
We take a break.
Oh, man, this is not going to be good. But you guys get to see it.
So now it all rests on
There it
the
is.
foot of Kai Forbath.
The kick is ice.
From 51 yards for the win.
Nope. Not enough leg. Not enough leg.
Well, Charles, there's an old saying, don't let a loss beat you twice.
All right, y'all give me a second, man. I'm going to run and make sure my son is still asleep. And then I'll play one more game, and that's going to be it for the night. Give me a second.
Absorb a loss and find a way to shake it off.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
Yep,
You've been
he's
watching
still
the
asleep.
NFL on
So I'm
EA
going to run another
Sports
game. I know
4.
some of you guys
Or
wanted
on
to see the Cowboys.
EASports.com.
I think
Till
you
next time,
guys
we
said
say
that.
so long from the Bayou.
Niners, nah. Raiders. Raiders. Might be a good game. Raiders, Seahawks. Nah, I ain't going to do Seahawks. Raiders in Dallas. Sounds good. Where y'all want the game at? You want it in Dallas or in Oakland? We'll do that one. Because those are 2 teams I haven't played. Well, I did play with them. I played against them in the early capture footage. I haven't played with Dallas. And I don't believe I played against Oakland either. Jerry World. Alright, we'll go Jerry World. We'll go Open Stadium. 4 p.m. 4:15. And I'm sorry, guys. I see a lot of y'all are asking for teams. I mean, come on. I mean, there's no way I can satisfy everybody, so I apologize for that. But it is what it is. Who did I say? Raiders. 79. So one would assume I would have the advantage here. I'm gonna run with that old uniforms. Old school joints with the star on the side. Yeah. Oops. Oh. I messed up. Oh, okay, I can go back. But I can't wait to dive in and create a playbook. I mean, I love my Steelers playbook already, but I just got some enhancements, a few pieces to add in there, and I think it should be legit. Alright, so this will be the last game of the night, guys. Again, all Madden difficulty. You know, I expect to lose some of these games, or most of these games. I'm not a traditional all Madden player, even though I think I'm liking all Madden this year so far. I'm going to give it a try, and I'm sure with the proper labbing and all of that, I'll be just fine. Some of you guys, I'm sure, are better than me, so maybe you can adapt to it much faster. But I can promise you this, you're going to need to practice. Because some of the throws and things like that that work in 16 ain't working. It's not going to work in Madden 17. Guaranteed. You know, some of those money routes. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm sure there's still things in the game. People always find something. But some of that stuff that you're used to, it ain't going to work. It's not going to work. Not right out the gate. You're going to have to figure it out.
Defenses will have to be on the watch for a pair of tight ends looking to find seams in the secondary. It's the Raiders going up against the Cowboys.
Yeah, this is my last game for the night, man. Apologize for that, guys, but I mean, you know, I got to get some sleep. Take my little man to daycare tomorrow. I'm so happy that my wife will be back tomorrow. You know, she was out of town. Some of you guys know that. With training for a job. So, but you know, I'm going to be doing a lot more streaming. I'm sure I'll stream some tomorrow. You know, I work from home, so a lot of times I do lunchtime streams, so I'll probably stream one game during lunch, as well as I'm going to have gameplays. I got 3 of them. One of them is already on the channel, that y'all can view after watching this if you want more content. Actually, there should be 2 there. One of them is already available. The other one I gotta make available, and then the third one I gotta upload. So that probably won't be until tomorrow sometime. I'll upload it tonight and let it render, and then by tomorrow I'll release it sometime in the morning. But I got plenty of footage to show you guys, man, as well as some of you guys will probably have Xbox One, so utilize EA Access. You know what I mean? So trying to give you guys what y'all want to see, man, the best I can.
They come out here in the eye. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. And Mr. Cooper Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
What up, SGO? What's the deal, man?
Coming out of college.
See, I'm running your setting. You part of the reason why I'm doing all Madden too. I think I like it though, man. It feels comfortable this year. You know, it's gonna take me some getting used to. You know, where I can start whooping up on all Madden. You know me, like when we talk in person, I have no shame in saying I ain't the best Madden player in the world.
Here's the option going right. And tough goal there as he'll only get it up to about the 31.
But I like, what about you, man? Leave it, you know, you can leave it in the comments. I know you the all Madden player, but how do you actually feel about it this year? If you could share with these guys a little bit, you know, little sprinkles of, you know, light impressions. How do you feel about all Madden as a whole? To me, I feel like it's more balanced than it's ever been. Can't rightfully say that because I've never spent a ton of time in all Madden anyway, but it feels a lot more balanced, and you know, absolutely it's challenging. So I like that, and I think, you know, in time I'd be able to do my thing. I like that challenge. I think I'm definitely gonna do my offline CFM on all Madden. Oh, you gotta get that out of there.
5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
What I noticed on all Madden 2, man, is the pressure is harder to get, but you can still get it. You guys saw that in some of the other games. You can still create pressure as a user, or if you let them work on their own and you use a DB or a linebacker. But you got to keep at it. You know, it's not just like a one-button press on all Madden. You got to keep working. So Murray trying to get busy right there.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Could draft a guy in the 6th round, and he gives you a 1,000-yard season at some point. Would you say he's good value?
That's good return on investment. He was the first Raiders guy to rush for 1,000 yards in 2015.
Sports Gamer said against the CPU, he's good with all pro, and I can agree with that too. It's different. It's a lot different. Now, playing a user, I think all Madden is definitely the way to go.
Now some movement,
but CPU, you know, it's gonna have them built-in cheats, man. Y'all know how it goes.
Offense. Still second down.
SGO makes a good point. He says the O-line, what did he say, pass blocking by the CPU is too good on all Madden, but it's perfect user to user. I can kind of agree with that. It seems like it's almost, it's incredible, you know what I mean, by the CPU. And what I was telling them too, man, is when you are not using those guys, they seem to do more damage. But that's a give and take, because if you decide to use a linebacker or a DB, you need to know your coverage. You know what I mean? Good job, Sean Lee. Way to play that. But you need to know your responsibility so you don't blow the coverage. So it's definitely more of a chess match now, man. Even deciding who you want to control. Which I love. You know, I have no complaint with that. That's great. Oh no, you gotta let that go, brother. Oh, come on.
And that one hits a little too close to the goal
Ball
line,
physics, guys, backspins, kicks, and stuff like that.
So here the Cowboys now ready
Makes
to
a
go
difference.
on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, fully healed from that shoulder injury last season. It's the 14-year veteran, Tony Romo.
One of the best ways to sum up Tony Romo, from undrafted to invaluable. The Cowboys.
Some of you guys' comments are absolutely hilarious. I appreciate all the comic relief that you guys provide at times. You know, I'm not even going to say which one it was. I'll let you figure that out, but some of you guys are just hilarious. Simply hilarious. And like I said, I thank you for the entertainment, though. Much appreciated.
And they'll give it to him here. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about.
And again, you want to pay attention to that red box. You know, that's letting you know if you have the advantage or not against the run. You know, preferably probably what you want to do, you know, once you set your audibles and all of that kind of jazz, is probably, you know, you probably want to audible in that situation when you see that. You know, me personally actually worked out okay in that scenario. I did pick up 4 yards. I'll take 4 yards on first down, no problem.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first
but yeah,
on second
when you
down.
see that red box like that, you have worse chance of being successful.
Williams, the man in motion left.
So you see, when I brought Williams over there, it gave me more of a chance, because now, oh, I should have kept going outside.
This one up close to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of a couple.
I blew that. Let's look at that real quick. I'm going to show y'all what I thought I saw. Right here, I'm thinking, oh, okay. I was right. But, see, if I would have waited, if I would have used the modifier to slow down, 41 might have gotten that block. But who's to say? Quick decision. You know, I took what was there, but I may have had an opportunity for more. Let's see where we at. Come on, Dez, you have to bail me out here.
Romo. Now Romo.
Oh!
He loses the football. He had it jarred out. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for
nice.
6 and a Raider touchdown. They give some kudos
nice
to the defensive
pressure.
Coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz.
They sent a blitz? Yeah, they sent a blitz. Let me take a look at that. I had Dez one-on-one. He probably was going to win that situation. But I was going to throw it right then, right before he broke. Yep. Running back is going out. So this guy's unaccounted for. Clean blitz. Once again, like I said, guys, and I forget, I'm guilty of it. Sometimes you need to leave that back in to block. You know, that's just simple football. You count the numbers. I got single man out there, single coverage. You know, I gotta guess that. I gotta assume that maybe there's gonna be a blitz. Leave an extra man in the block. I get more time. Dez Bryant probably wins that situation. That was you know, me not recognizing the situation there is what caused that.
Get it again following that fumble return for a score. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 30.
You got to pay attention to what's going on the field, man. And that's like I said, man. You know, you can take from this gameplay what you will. You know, I'm not really zoned out and focused. I'm talking to you guys. You know, I'm just calling plays. You know, I'm not even trying to set up a strategy. I'm not saying that's an excuse, but, you know, if this was CFM and all that, I would have been scanning that whole field and trying to read my situation.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Lil Mac. Stay away from that boy.
I'm Brandon Gaudin as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long.
But if not anything else, you guys should be able to see how the run fits is working in this game. You know, if not anything else. You should be able to see that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to Dez right here. No question.
On second down, here's Romo.
Ooh.
Look at that, a diving catch.
Beautiful catch, Dez.
11 yards on the pickup.
I did throw that a little too early, but I had to try to throw it away from the coverage.
You don't just circle the games.
See if they give me a replay on that. Nope.
Why
Why the hell? Y'all saw that cutscene? Why was Derek Carr coming off of the field? Little stuff like that bug me.
3 yards left to grab here on third down.
Dez might be my guy again. Let's see.
Romo on third down. He completes it to Bryant. And he's taken down at the 40.
Now y'all remember the last game?
It's a pickup.
Those receivers was dropping those balls on contact. Y'all remember that? What I'm saying. Certain receivers are going to be able to make difficult catches. Or catching traffic, or, you know, catches on impact more so than another guy, which again is great. That's phenomenal. That's great that they're starting to try to separate these players. We need that. We need it even more.
A first down carry by Elliott, and he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Yo, they sealing that edge, and I'm not. Let me look at the replay. I think my man actually made the block. See, what Run Fits is actually doing to me, until I really get the hang of it, is it makes me question. See, I question this. I didn't know if he was going to get that block or not. So you got to be quick. If I would have just pursued this way and then cut inside right there, I'm out the door. I'm going to get some yards right there. But I'm so used to these guys not making that block, it scared me. So I just cut it upfield as soon as I saw it. But see, I cost myself some yards there.
And that's the type of play that'll fire up a defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down.
That's the stuff that excites me about this game is me going through it and learning the little intricate details, little stuff like that.
On the ground, that brings up second down here. One man on the back.
Yeah, you can use it to catch the receivers just like last year. No different.
Here's Romo now on second down. And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Yeah, they took my curl away. Great defense.
That's going to bring up a third down.
They took that curl away that I was going for.
Really nice defense on that
real
play.
quick.
The pitch and catch was successful, but now any run after it.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for
I keep saying what? What am I saying that I'm not explaining? Or are you talking to somebody else?
From the gun on third down, Romo complete to Jason Witten. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
And another reception by Jason Witten, all reliable for Tony Romo. You know what they say, partner? Once you get your first 1,000 catches, it's all gravy after that.
Yeah, one of two tight ends. He and Tony Gonzalez in the 1,000-catch club in the tight end department. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time.
Oh, y'all talking to each other. Dude said he bets he's better than 90% of the guys, I guess, here in Madden. Well, show your skills, man. Get into the tournament. If you that nice, go win you some 20,000.
They go play action here on first down. Oh, a scrap for the football.
Good
and he's
catch,
gonna come
Clarence
down
Wayne.
with it. That one goes for 24 yards.
You know, that's always going to be
That one in from a guy,
my
as we know, who
response
can really
to
blaze. He's got a
guys
lot
who
of
say
speed.
that.
And that speed can work for him so many different
Again,
ways.
I have to
Sometimes he
continue
just
to
takes
say
off
this.
and
I
goes,
don't
just
care.
runs past
I don't
people.
care who's
Sometimes you
better
get
than
people to
me,
back off
who's
so
better
far
than.
that you
I
can
don't
catch
care.
everything underneath.
That stuff
Still,
means
at
nothing
some
to
point
me.
in
It's
the
a game. It's a
if
video
I have to
game. It
make some
doesn't make me
contested
stick my
catches,
chest
right?
out
Sometimes you have to
because
go
I'm
and
good
be
in
the
that
defender for
or
the
that.
football. He has that in his
But
arsenal
like I
as well.
said, if you're nice like that, get in the tournament. Let me see you, get in the Madden challenge and win that 20 stacks. I would recommend doing that if you so good.
A good run of 6 yards there.
I'm
Gets
saying.
him closer to the goal line with second down coming up.
You know, why tell us in the chat how good you are? Why don't you put your money where your mouth is?
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able
No,
to
it's not
revert
EA
and
Access.
fire
It says
out
in the
and create
title
some
it's
space in the
PS4
run game?
gameplay.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get in. Touchdown.
You also should be able to tell that by looking at the button configuration.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Not being a smart ass here, I'm just saying.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game.
Some questions answer themselves.
Little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half. There's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, or they want to let the return guy touch it.
Oh, my bad. See that? You know what? And I apologize to you. That's why I try not to. Let me stop looking at the chat because I was dead wrong in that scenario. And somebody said that to you, so my apologies to you, brother. But outside of yourself, you know, it's always those people who, like people earlier tonight. They was, oh, you suck. I'm so good. Well, prove it. Go get that bread. Go get that guap.
He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time.
My man Reggie said, does Madden change their engine next year? And y'all already know. Anything I know about Madden 18, I cannot share with you.
You got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now.
I'm going to take that question, throw it out of here.
And affect their play.
Good question, though. I just can't answer.
On first down, Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll take him down.
That was on me right there. I should have read that a lot sooner. Should have read that much earlier than I did. I might could have caused more mischief, more disruption right there if I would have read it the proper way. I'm going to keep somebody over the top, but I don't trust Amari Cooper out there.
To the air or to the ground. Murray the lone setback. Now Carr.
Oh!
Incomplete.
Man, pick that off, baby.
Intended receiver out of the backfield. And that'll lead here to
See the little subtle stuff like that with ball physics, man. You know what I'm saying? It's little stuff like that. Trust me, for you guys who enjoy Madden, when you play it, you're going to start seeing a lot of stuff just jump out at you. Little intricate, little details. Little stuff. It's not always the big things. It's like little things that you're not going to be able to see right away. But when you play it, you'll notice it. Some of you guys do see it. Like some of you guys say stuff to me, and I'm like, damn, how did he see that? But that goes for any game, man. Like I said, Madden is not the exception to that. Oh, Gregory almost got him. Pressure was coming. Gregory almost got to him right there.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
Yeah, this is a little piece of feedback. I think in this scenario, the computer is not utilizing the time correctly. They wasted a lot of time right there. A whole lot of time.
Carnell on first down. Brought in by Walford, right side. Call it a pickup.
And see, those are the things that would make you believe that the game is cheap. The reason why I say that is because it's almost like they knew they were going to get closer. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I'm just saying, little stuff like that make me raise an eyebrow. Like, why wouldn't they call a timeout? And just, you know, they just automatically they get enough for the field goal when where I had them at, it could have been a tougher field goal. Well, little stuff like that make you scratch your head a bit. Like,
EA halftime report. The Cowboys.
Okay, well, so much for the halftime report here. Guy can't even finish his Snickers. We're going to get right to the third quarter. Let me spit this out.
y'all going at it in the comments, man.
Take it in the end zone.
It ain't that serious, man.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard
Truth be told, none of y'all know each other. You are all just screen names to each other. It's not that serious, man.
He'll go on offense first here in
you know what I mean?
third quarter. They're down here, but
it's not that serious, man. If we going at each other like that, it's phony. It's fake. Y'all don't even know each other.
Typically, what they're doing
It's not real. This is not real. Like, it's not a real situation.
Sure, you gotta go over
all right, Dez, I need you to hold me down. Probably no, that's Khalil Mack. Let's back out of that.
Positive. Stay up with this team.
I don't
We're
trust
just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Smart audible by me right there, but I think Khalil Mack is gonna knock Zeke's head off.
And there's another completion to the tight end, and let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
They'll run it down. Looking for a seam, but
and we got off of the block so fast. The block set.
Jihad Ward, the rookie, taken in the second round, in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no
gain. No, throw it to Zeke.
Gets to Romo as he goes down.
Damn, pressure, man.
His father was a Cowboy, Mario Edwards Jr. in there to get him for a loss.
Y'all hear that commentary? He said his father was a Cowboy.
Big sack on
commentary is nuts. That's one thing, and I know I'm talking all over the game. That's why I said, watch the footage I put up, man. You know, the raw footage that the game I got up now is the Colts and the Texans and damn, I can't remember now. Jags and Texans. No, the Titans. The Titans and the Jags. Pure gameplay. Listen to the commentary very, very carefully.
Well, the advantage certainly shifted to the defense as we began that third down play.
I would have thrown. I think the bullet pass was the right pass. But he said, if I lobbed that, Dez might be out of there.
Yeah, they stuck with it, weren't daunted at all, and picked it up.
Let's go.
I don't like that.
Check four. Let's go. 50.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right.
I can't run the ball at all.
No,
I was able to run the ball. You guys are going to see. I'm going to post. It's up now. I just got to release it. The Eagles versus the Bucks. I was able to get off with Doug Martin. A rush for over 100 yards.
No gain, correct?
No gain.
But some of these fronts, man, that you're facing is tough. And again, like, it's all Madden too, so you got to take that into consideration.
On second down, here's Romo. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15.
Remember the last game, the receivers weren't making those catches? So the elite guys are still going to do their thing, like as they should.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's.
I knew that was going to pop up. 2K5 is the best game ever, guy. Oh, man. Whether it was or wasn't, who cares?
9 yards is the pickup.
Who cares?
Have a 2nd and 1.
It's not going to come back.
A
or let's just say it's not back. And unless you know, if you're still playing that game, go play that game. Why even bother with Madden? It makes no sense, man. Damn! My goodness!
The Raiders' new signee from Seattle, Bruce Irvin. In there to
Bruce Irvin getting busy.
-6.
Raiders is a sneaky good team in this game, though.
Offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion now.
And you know, I'm not picking on anybody. I'm just saying. I'm just being. Let me get closer and look right in the camera.
They elected to go with pressure.
I'm just being honest.
So the scoring
Whether 2K5 was better or the best game, what difference does it make? Like, who cares? What does that solve? You understand what I'm saying? Why does that matter? I don't understand why those type of arguments are still happening. You know, if it was, it was. If it wasn't, it wasn't. But why does that matter? It doesn't change anything. I don't understand it, man. Oh, come on, Dad. I don't understand it. You know, like I said, freedom of speech, you're free to talk about whatever you want. I just don't understand it. It doesn't resolve anything. It's so much.
And in the fourth quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net.
2K was making football right now, and you know, if you were saying, "Oh, 2K's game is better than this," yeah, maybe it would be valid. It would be a valid point because then there's a competitor. Just like what we say about 2K basketball. At this current stage, 2K is way better than NBA Live. NBA Live has some components that are decent, but it's just not on 2K's level. That's a relevant conversation because they're both being produced. But saying it's nothing to me, whether there were things in 2K5 that I admired, absolutely it was. But that doesn't mean anything at this point. So what? All it means is you're saying it out of your mouth. That's it. It changes nothing. It's not like there's going to be a 2K5 reunion. So I just don't understand it. That's my 2 cents. You know, like I said, you're free to talk about whatever you want. I just don't get it. Hold on, guys. Hey, what are you doing? Perfect timing. My little man just woke up.
That's what an offense calls staying on
He
schedule.
said he's going back to sleep, but y'all know how, some of y'all would know how 2-year-olds are. So that's why this is my last game, and then me and him both are going to go to bed.
Again, it's Murray. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with third down.
The man said, I don't play Madden. I haven't since the Nintendo days.
Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
I have no way of knowing your reasoning for watching Madden footage, but I just don't get when you guys make those kind of claims. Like, so why are you even watching? Why are you even in a Madden stream? I need y'all to make me understand that, because I don't know. I really can't find any sense in it.
better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside.
I mean, everybody's free to do whatever they want. I just don't, to me, like I said, and I might not be talking about you specifically, but anybody who claims to not like something, but always talking about it, that's a little crazy to me. Whatever the case may be. Ooh, had to set that block up. I mean, I'll tell y'all a story. I had a homeboy. Well, I still have a homeboy, but I say had because this was in the past.
Now it looks like he's in some
he got hurt.
after being
One of my homeboys used to always claim he ain't like this girl. Right? He always said, "Man, she get on my nerves. Da 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 da. I'm done with her." But every time we saw her, he was with her. So we used to be like, "Bruh,
another pistol look
what is it that keep attracting you to shorty? If you claim she gets on your nerves and all that, why you keep messing with her?"
5 yards on the carry.
And don't even give me the sex aspect, because to me, even if a girl, you know, and I hope, you know, I hope you're not being too grown for some younger viewers in here, but I'll keep it very clean. Even if some chick, you know, if I feel like the sex is ridiculous or whatever, off the hook, it's not worth me dealing with her if I don't like her just for that, because I can go get that somewhere else. So I hate to be that extreme, but that's just a light example. I just don't get people who do that.
Again, it's Elliott.
I don't get it.
Shy the 45 at the 46. 5 yards is the pickup there.
This dude says football sucks and so does this game.
Nice crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Oh, you guys are cute, man. Yeah.
Time for a break.
I'm saying cute. Most of y'all know why when I say that, the reason why. But this was fun, man. This was fun tonight. I enjoyed this. Like I said, I plan to do a little bit more tomorrow. We got Sim Standard Radio tomorrow right here on the channel via Google Hangout. I may have some opportunity after that to stream, and we'll probably stream a game during my lunch tomorrow, probably around 1-ish Eastern time. So got a lot more left. I mean, a lot more to do. A lot more footage for you guys on the way.
Down near the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
Okay, when the big guy runs a corner route,
Matthew Price.
no matter who's covering him, no matter
Salute, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the sub, man. Honestly,
because of his body type.
So here we go.
All right, guys, now we just play some clock. I mean, field goals are not a gimme. And now we just work this clock a little bit, see what we can make happen here.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn.
And they're just
Bruce Irvin is disruptive as hell.
Bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
But you know, if you guys ask my personal opinion, you know, so far, again, it's always crazy for me to say this because I've been playing this game for so long. I mean, we're talking all the way. I first saw it back in February, but the way it has finished, because you guys should have seen it before it finished up. But the way this final product looks, and I know this is not it, you know, they're going to be doing continuous development. I'm enjoying the game so far. You know, of course, my eyes are trained a little different. I'm still looking for things that can be improved. Always do that. But I'm having a good time with the game. That's just my opinion. You know, some of you guys think the game is trash. Hey, that's your opinion. But again, like I said, I want you guys to tell me why. Just for my own knowledge. And if it's, you know, if it's something concrete, I can share that with the devs. But I really be wanting to know. You know, with anything, when somebody says something is garbage, just like music. You know, I'll give y'all that quick analogy, you know, real quick in case y'all, you know, in case you want to hear it. Let's take a guy like Drake. And I know a lot of people in here might be Drake fans. You know, could be younger people. When I'm saying by younger, I'm talking about like 20, 19, 18. This generation, y'all probably like Drake. me personally, trying to get inside of that. I don't have no problem with Drake. I think when Drake raps, he's pretty good. You know, he put his words together. He said some dope stuff. But I'm not a fan of Drake because I'm not really, Drake is not my cup of tea as far as his music as a whole. You know, I think it's too mixed. You know, he doesn't know if he's R&B or if he's hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not my cup of tea. So like the Views album, I listen to it because I feel like I can't give my opinion on anything until I try it. And I just, you know, there's a few songs off there I like. You know, I'll say maybe 5 songs that I thought were pretty good I could rock with. Oh, I'm about to kick it out of bounds. Okay. But as a whole body of work is not my cup of tea. Now, don't get me wrong, even some of the R&B songs that are on there, they're decent songs. But I would rather hear them on another project. I don't want to hear that on the quote-unquote hottest rapper in the world. I don't want to hear that music on that guy's album. If it was an R&B album, I might rock with it. But, you know, sonically, the album just doesn't flow for me. So, you know, y'all know I like to use examples. So it's the same thing, man, with these games and stuff. If it, you know, it ain't going to be for everybody. And if it ain't, it ain't. No harm, no foul.
Back to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Give him 9 on the play, and it'll be second and about a yard. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to
Young Thug, man, that's just not my cup of tea at all. I can't halfway understand what that boy talking about. Oh, I knew they was going to get somebody free sooner or later.
But able to take it inside the 40-yard line. And he did exactly what they needed him to do.
Man coverage was going to help right there.
They have no timeouts.
But you know, Dallas, their cornerback, like Carr, to me, he's not a great corner at all. I don't like Carr in coverage, even in the real world.
He got it done. Now Carr going to give it to Murray on the draw play. And able to push his way forward here for a good little game.
Good play call right there by the CPU.
Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll get up and spike it right at 40 seconds to go.
Crunk Girl, what's up, man? I haven't seen you, you know, I ain't gonna say seen you in a while, but you know, I definitely still check out your videos, but I have, you know, it's been a while since I left a comment or what have you, so I guess that's what I'm trying to say. It's gotta be zone play, the defensive run fix, ball carrier moves, the physics is improved, ball physics, weight and more momentum being factored in more. It's not quite where we all would want it to be. Even Clint Oldenburg said that in the interview I had with him at EA Play. But it does factor into the equation now, so that's good. I'm trying to think what else would be favorites. Some of the stuff that they've done in CFM, like game planning stuff, you know, those would probably be my favorite features. I know I probably said a lot right there, but oh, come on, man, they about to score on them. But to me, those things are game changers.
And now they're in the hurry up.
You know, those little things. It's just, you know, just the overall improvements on the stuff that's already in the game. But by far, ball physics, the improved physics, because I don't know if everybody knows this, but physics is spread out more now, you know, to more players and not just centered around the ball.
So on 4th down, off
the
goes
zone play, absolutely. Improved locomotion. You know, those things, and ball carrier moves, those would, to me, would be the 3 biggest things that stand out. You know, everything else is little intricate stuff. You know, as you play it, you'll start seeing stuff like, whoa, they didn't do that in 16. You know, the game seems more clean, so to speak. Oh, trying to get back inside. But, you know, they still got some stuff to do. You know, I definitely still want to see more natural player movement. You know, I would like to see physics transferred into the way they plant, having them connected to the field. I want to see weight, mass, and momentum being more of a factor. And then once they get the player movement where it needs to be, then of course at that point I would like to see signature animation and even weather affecting the game, because, you know, what's the use of putting that in if the player movement is not up to par? You know what I mean? So it's one of those things, you know, I want all that stuff, but I feel like that movement, that natural movement and grounding them to the field more has to happen first. Where you'll hear some people will come out and say, nah, man, we need those signature animations. Okay, it'll be cool. But if they still not moving the way we want them to move, what's the point? That's just my position on it. But little stuff like that, man, you know. If the team that it's a lot still left to do, but you know, I think the improvements that they have in this game is solid. And I think for those who play Madden, they will thoroughly enjoy what they've done and look forward to what they're going to do in the future.
The next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Yeah, man, my Steelers, man, if they were fully staffed, so to speak. And that's how hardcore I am. Like, even in this game, like, I played with them. I'll probably, you know, maybe I'll play a Steeler game tomorrow at lunch. I'm playing with that current roster. I'm not using Martavis Bryant or Le'Veon Bell. That's how crazy of a sim fanatic I am. I'm like replicating the real situation. You know, which I'm not sure how we're gonna do it in our league. You know, we might do that. We might have it to where everybody got to go with the base roster and not use players who are suspended or what have you. Let's see how that goes. Oh, come on, Frederick, I need you to hold. I mean, Zach Martin, you got to hold that block for a little bit longer. And I'm out the door right there.
Tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there.
Mace, come in. My son is coming downstairs, y'all. Come here, come to daddy.
First throw in overtime for Romo. He's going to let this one go deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Terrence Williams that time.
I thought you was
and all of a
watching
sudden
TV.
here, it's third down.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took
Come
a
here,
shot
you want to watch
downfield,
daddy
but
play
it
the
was
game?
well covered, and he's able to get a hand
Right,
in
on.
and knock it away.
Go stand right here. And after that, we're going to go to bed, okay? Hmm? So what's what? Where? Oh, you back? Okay.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on
Are
third
you going to
after
go
that
back to sleep when you
incompletion.
go upstairs? 'Cause I don't want to stay up all night with you, okay?
The play clock's running down.
I need you to go back to sleep.
From the gun on third down, Romo. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact.
Probably should have went to Dez right there. Let me see.
Incomplete.
I'm very distracted right now. Y'all can see his little head popping up in the camera. What?
Daddy, touch you.
This little boy is a trip. He keeps asking. Oh, I had Dez. Maybe.
Daddy.
He keeps asking me to scratch his back. My wife started doing that, and now. Oh man. Now he thinks that's supposed to happen.
Out now
all
comes
the
the
time.
Cowboys punter.
I
On
don't
for
know
a
who you
very
think
important
you are.
punt here in overtime.
All right, I'm about to be finished, okay? And then we'll go upstairs and go to bed. All right.
Carry on the return. A strong running. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Raiders will take possession. The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. Excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Back all night, man.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back
even had
time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
And yeah, I don't know if anybody did or not, but anybody say anything sideways out the way about my son, you're going to get blocked immediately. I'm not even going to entertain it.
What can Carr do now with his drive?
Oh, I read that perfectly. I took a chance. Andy Gregory. Maybe he's not high in this game.
Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
You know what's funny though about Gregory? I mean, they knew. He said he was who he was when he got there. Borrowing that from Jay-Z. He was who he was before he got there. I mean, he said who he was. He already had a weed problem. So it definitely didn't shock me that, you know, the substance abuse is one of those things. And I don't know if I would call it abuse, though. Like, well, how do they constitute abuse? You know, if these guys are doing things for personal use, you know, how do they classify that as abuse? I don't know.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And this is going to be incomplete. The big tight end.
Let me show y'all something real quick. This is the reason why I don't usually like any helpers in games. But let me show you something. This is why I normally cut on. Hold on, mate. This is the reason why I cut on switch assist. Let me show you why. Look what happened when I switched to him. See, it pulled me out of the way. Because I must have hit the stick in the wrong direction. But see, when you cut on switch assist, this doesn't happen. And that's usually the only helper that I'll keep on. Everything else I turn off. I turn off ball hawk. I don't play with none of that. But that, matter of fact, let's go back and look at it. That was good pressure. Once again, I told you guys, you know, sometimes you just got to let them work and they get pressure on their own. See that? Pressure. Hold on, man. Listen, this is not a spot.
Here's Marquette King now.
I'm not your personal backstrap.
Backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
Your mom has spoiled you with it. Okay? So, when she gets back tomorrow, you have her do it.
Taking
since
about
she
the
started
16.
it. Oh, what am I doing?
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Cowboys will take over.
I don't know what I was doing right there. I must be drunk.
And marching back out there now, the Raiders defense.
Sometimes you can overcommit, you know, like I didn't even need to do that. I should have just ran. I had to open it.
Playing, right? But 3 and outs, that's almost gold to a defense. Get to the bench, get some rest, turn the ball over to your offense. We'll see what they can do here.
This is not EA access. Once again, this is the PS4. Oh, come on, Zeke. Get out of there. This is the PS4, guys. It says it in the title of my stream. Not only does it say it in the title of the stream, but look at the buttons. Triangle, square, X. This is not EA access. This is the full version of the game on PS4. Now, if you're asking how did I get it early, some of you guys may not know. I'm an EA Sports game changer. I work very closely with Madden and the Madden developers. I always have the game early. It's every single year. Not being smart or anything. I'm just telling y'all what it is. But what I'm saying, some questions to me are kind of crazy because you should be able to tell that this is not the Xbox One. So that would further let you know that it's not EA access. Now, if you guys are talking amongst yourselves, then I apologize. But I usually get that question directly, so I don't know if some of you guys are talking to each other. Somebody asked that. I apologize if you did, but I just wanted to throw that out there. Come on, man.
They keep on the ground with Elliott, and there's a flag on the play, and he'll get this across the 40.
Run fits ain't no joke, man. You got to call the right running play at the right time. Mason, I'm not gonna keep scratching your back, boy. This dude said a tie, oh boy, you're bad. Who cares? Like I said at the beginning of the stream, I'm not that good versus all Madden. But who cares? It seems like y'all care about it more than I do. So what?
Looks like the defense in press coverage
when you get the game, you go be as good or as bad as you are. That's why does it matter? Who cares?
From the gun, here's Romo. And he'll be out of bounds up near midfield.
There you go, Dez, with the possession catch.
It's a pickup of 17 there, and that'll make it second and a foot or so.
I do have to admit,
all right, let's see if we can pop this screen again, man. What? Second and inches.
Catching the football, right? Whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs. In this case, the feet. Did a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass on the field, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running.
Man, Lord have mercy. Oh God, you guys are incredibly crazy. What does that say? What does that say? All Madden. All Madden. This guy says that can't be all Madden. Oh, God. You guys are crazy, I tell you. There you go, Dez. You gotta win that matchup against that linebacker. Hey, stop scratching your back. But that's it. I'm tired of entertaining these comments. I'm not going to end my night entertaining the comments. So no more of that for these last 3 minutes or however long I'm on here. Stop, man.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Loud noises. Hilarious. That movie was so funny.
They go back to Elliott. He's been busy trying to find a lane, but
Bruce Irvin been bringing the noise this whole game. He's not playing no games out there.
That time, Bruce Irvin.
Oh, Rex needs a new game changer. Oh.
On second down, Elliott. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Dan Williams there to make the tackle.
But he was stopped on that play, but he's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
We're going upstairs. We're going in about 30 seconds, maybe.
So here we go now. An extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10.
Oh, word? Tell your grandma I said what's up, man. She's that good at Madden. He's nice. Tell her to go get that money, though. Tell her to get in the tournament.
He gets a good chunk of yards there.
Grand or whatever you said. Whoever you're talking about, tell them to go win that 20,000 if they that
so
good.
much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination
Get ready
of
to go
jobs.
right now.
And anyone who plays a strong safety position,
Right
now
now.
more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes.
Oh, they were going to try to block it.
That makes tackles.
But that's it, guys. I'm getting off here. Tired of dealing with you crazy. Go bother somebody else. So I thank all of you guys for coming, whether you hate, love, curious, whatever it is. I thank you for watching it. Either way, I don't care. I don't take any of this stuff personal. I just feel like some of you guys should do, should find something better to do with your time. But anyway, like I said, whether you hate me or love me, I appreciate it. At least you feel something if I can borrow from Kanye West. See y'all later. Hit that like button or dislike button, whatever you want to do. But whatever you do, have a good night. Peace.